Workout Series 5 is going to utilize an EMOM format, EMOM standing for every minute on the minute. How that's going to work is that you're going to set your timer for 1 minute. You'll have a set of reps that you need to complete of one movement. With whatever time's left over in the minute after those reps, you're going to go through the second movement. As soon as the time's over, you go right into your next minute. Every pairing is going to have 5 minutes total that you go through those paired movements. Then you get a break and move on to your next pair. So our first EMOM pairing is the surfer squat with directional quick feet. To complete your surfer squat, you're going to turn to the side, come down into a squat, hang 10, quick 180 into your next squat. You're going to go back and forth, 1 rep, 2 reps until you hit 10. Again, if you're not comfortable with the jump, squat, use 1 foot as a pivot, squat, use the next foot, and squat. So you don't have to jump, you can pivot back and forth. After you complete the 10 with whatever time is left, we're going to use a move that's great within athletics, directional quick feet. So run in place, quick change of direction, until we hit that minute and start over. Next we have the wall assisted sissy squat. So the name can be kind of misleading. This is going to make your quads burn. Arms are going to be up pretty much level with the shoulders and extended. You're going to have that similar distance with where you place your feet. You're going to use the wall to keep yourself upright and slowly lower, bringing your knees towards the ground and then coming back up. So with the correct control as you go through this movement, you should definitely be feeling those burns in the quads. Once you finish 8 with whatever time is left over in that minute, you're going to drop down into your squat against the wall and hold this wall sit. If you're looking for a challenge, add a weight that you hold, or you can incorporate some calf raises while you're passing the time here until you hit that minute and start over again. For our third round of EMOM paired movements, we have 15 plank jacks. We're going to start in a high plank, wrist under shoulders, make sure everything's aligned, and we're going to, just like a jumping jack, place our feet back and forth between an out and in position for 15. If you're not comfortable with that jumping motion, hold that plank nice and tight, and then do your reps by putting 1 foot out to the side, 1 at a time. Once you finish your 15, the leftover time in the minute, we're going down to a low plank and holding before we start over. Your next 5 minutes is going to be spent going between a pairing of 10 sit-ups with remaining time going to negative sit-ups. So to complete the sit-up, again, don't interlock or yank on your neck and head. Plant your feet. We're coming all the way up. Each time you bring the chest to the knees is 1 rep. Great place to add in some weight if you're looking for a challenge, like so. Once you complete your 10, whatever time is left over in each minute, we're going to start up at the knees, slow and controlled. I like to do a nice 5 count. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Powering right back up, taking your time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Utilizing the rest of that minute. This EMOM is also full of ab workout. So we begin with 14 Russian twists. Depending on comfort level, ideally you want to have your feet up off the ground like so, whether that be with the feet together or crossed. I like to cross for a little extra stability. Keeping the chest upright, we're going to touch the hands to one side, touch to the other, trying to limit movement as much as possible. Whether you have a weighted ball or you use your dumbbell, you can hold on to that and touch it to each side for some challenge. Once you hit your 14 Russian twists, each side as you tap being 1 rep, we're going to go into a bicycle crunch. Flat on the back, knees are up in the air. We're going to bring opposite knee to opposite elbow, pedaling our feet just like we're on a bike. On that Russian twist too, if you find that's difficult to keep your legs up in the air, feel free to drop them to the floor and then go through your twist until you build that stability to bring them up. Okay, our final EMOM pairing is going to have you down on the floor. As you set up, you're pretty much flat, but feet and chest are going to stay up. We're going to have our Superman pull down for reps. So keeping that chest upright, looking ahead, you're going to really focus on feeling that pull of bringing your shoulder blades together. Once you complete your reps, we're going to go into floor angels. Thinking back to the fun of making snow angels, arms start down at your side. You're going to do a nice big swing and bring them up overhead for your halo. And we're going to go back and forth through those movements, keeping the feet up off the ground, keeping the chest as high as possible until we complete that minute and go into our next cycle.